A proposed commission that would deepen the investigation into the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol passes the House, but faces an uncertain future now.
Only 2 Michigan Republicans voted in favor of the legislation, but both of them were from West Michigan. Representative Fred Upton and Peter Meijer, both backing a commission to examine what went wrong that day. You'll recall that both Upton and Meijer also voted for impeaching the former president, Donald Trump, a second time after he was accused of inciting that attack on January 6th.
News 8's Emily Leonard is at the live desk with more from a West Michigan Republican who voted no on this legislation.
Brian and Sue, we saw about 3 dozen Republicans buck against their party in last night's vote. The legislation that would establish the commission passed the House last night with 252 representatives voting yes. But with so many Republicans voting no, the legislation's fate in the Senate could be up in the air. The bill itself calls for 10 commission members with membership equally split up between parties and chosen by each party's congressional leaders. The panel would be tasked with looking into what happened on January 6th and how panel members would be given the power to issue subpoenas if necessary. The commission's final report would have to be wrapped up by the end of 2021. Today, we got a chance to hear from West Michigan Congressman Bill Huizenga. He claims the legislation puts one party in control of the information, despite the commission being made up of an equal number of members from both parties. When asked about what could be done to get his approval, Huizenga hints the scope of the commission should be larger.
But if we are going to move forward with something like this, people have to have confidence that it is going to be fair and balanced, and that voices are going to be heard, and that all of the issues are actually going to be explored. We've had another attack after January 6th on Easter, when you had somebody who killed a police officer directly and injured others. So the scope of this is very, very narrow and maybe too narrow.
So the legislation now heads to the Senate. Democrats will need at least 10 Republican senators to support the bill. Otherwise, it could be the first bill of the year to be blocked by a filibuster.